What's up, everybody? Welcome to what might be my new office. I'm not sure. Just trying to see how the signal, the Wi-Fi signal, works here versus in that location. Yeah, it's not that bad. The bars are good. I don't know how much it can take of me, hitting the phones, doing the Mojo, the spinning circle of death that tells me the signal is not strong enough to be in this location. The signal is not strong enough for this location, James. Whoa, almost dropped my phone. To accommodate my lunacy. Whoa! That just happened. This is James. This is James. Hi. Okay. Sure. Okay, give me a second here. I was just walking into the office. Let me see, MRMLS. Let me log into the MLS and look it up that way. MRMLS. It's been a while, man. How you guys been?
Good, good. My parents are still living at the house I'm on Celeste and Cran.
Yeah, I remember. On the corner there.
Yeah, they're still there, and when they decide to move into a retirement home, I'll probably have you help me sell that.
Excellent,
But I
thanks.
just
Log in.
What's
Thank you. Let me just log into the MLS, and I can give you better.
this just seems like not really, like maybe somebody made a mistake. But if not, this is like the deal of the century, I think.
Okay, search residential detail, active, pending, sold, expired. Okay, what is the address?
32195 Joshua Drive.
Not seeing anything there. Where did you find it?
Trulia.
Okay.
Trulia sends me updates all the time. I just kind of keep an eye on what my house is worth.
Okay.
This says this property is 1.5 acres, and it has a 2,000 square foot house on it for $76,000.
Yeah. Let me see listing information.
You don't see any listing information?
Yeah, I'm looking through multiple sources here to see. It didn't pop up in the MLS, but there's a back road I can click here. So let me see. Check the. Just give me a second here. It's okay. Paste. 32195 Joshua. I'm looking in the tax records. Shows that it's an expired listing, meaning that they had tried to sell it at one point and that it fell off. That expiration date is on 2009. So according to the MLS, I don't know what Trulia is doing, but according to the MLS, it was sold back in 2005 for $599, and then in 2009 it was listed and did not sell for $350.
Yeah.
And then that's it. There's no other record of this at all. This listing is brought to you by Bid for Assets Auction.
Yeah, it just said that it on an auction right now?
No, I'm just looking what probably you see inside of Trulia.
It says
Looking at the tax records
listing
here.
information. It says the listing information is updated 3/29 of 18.
Yeah, it doesn't show any notice of default, any indication that this was a short sale. The only last record, according to the tax record, shows that it was just that they attempted to sell it. So if it's not in the MLS, then it doesn't exist, other than this one like Trulia listing, and just some weird. Yeah, the only thing that's sitting there is the Trulia. And then when I go to see more assets, or whatever the name of that company is, it goes to bid for assets, and it shows the parcel number. Click here for deposit instructions, current bid. But it would, if it was up for auction at this cheap, then it would be like there would be a notice in the public records for something.
Right.
You know what I mean? It would have more than just nothing in the history.
Yeah.
So let me try one more avenue here, and I'm going to go to a website that I use called Spokio.
It says it was just listed at 519 tonight, which is, I know it's not 519 there, so that would be 319 your time.
That it was listed inside of Trulia.
Yes.
And then I got to...
home today at 5:19 p.m.
Yeah, on Trulia only, right? Like, you don't see it anywhere else.
That's the only thing I have.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out the source of who loaded this, because you see, normally people don't just list in Trulia. Trulia is owned by Zillow, and then Zillow, you know, if it's involved with a licensed real estate company, then it would really just be in the MLS, but it's not in the MLS. So as it goes through there would be something. I'm looking for any clue to link it to it being something other than I don't know what the purpose of this is. I'm not sure. Bid for assets. Click here for deposit instructions. There's really no one to talk to now. It looks like just some bidforassets.com web listing that wants you to, register and sign up for something. I'm not even sure. Contact us. So your best bet would probably be to call this Bid for Assets company and find out what this is all about. Why? Because it's not listed in the MLS, and in the tax records, there's no indication of it being the only way I could see it going around is maybe a government foreclosure, but then there would be like a notice posted in here, and it's been owned by the same guy who was in 2005, who bought it for $5.99, and there is no indication of a notice of trustee sale. Any like even in the history of what I'm seeing here, Bank of America, I don't see any. There's really no red flags to suggest foreclosure.
Yeah. It looks like I mean they have 7 pictures in there when it shows it has a swimming pool. It shows the house. It shows the lot. But it looks like a normal Trulia ad. Like when they show other pictures. But that just seems.
Then I go to Zillow. You can go to Zillow. Zillow actually has. You can cut and paste that address in there, and Zillow has kind of the same information. It says auction, but then there's no record here. Obviously, if it truly is an auction and it's not going for 76, it'll be, it'll go for auction.
Sounds weak.
Yeah.
Why would it be that cheap?
That could be, with an auction, they start at one price, but then it bids itself into being, probably in this market with the inventory the way it is, it'll end up being fair market value, maybe even a little bit more than fair market value, just so that it could be some tactic. Again, I'm speculating here, but the
Yeah.
the home value, the price of this place is worth 450, 420.
I
So
would
if
think with
there's
that
a
lot, acre and a half, it's, and has a pool and
mhm.
2,000 square foot house, I would think it's worth at least well over four.
Yeah, yeah. So even a minimum 430 if it's a total, you know, piece of junk. But really no, there's no pre foreclosure. It literally is just showing um,
I wonder, I wonder if they left the four off.
bid for
Right.
assets. Now, if it's an auction, that's what auctions do. They will say current bid 76,000, and then it'll just bid itself. Closes in 33 days. So if you check it, in 31 days, if it really is an auction in 31 days, because it'll close the bids. It's not like someone's gonna, outbid you. I would just say, mark your calendar for like 30 days from now, see where that number is, and if it's
Okay.
not, if it's not crossing the 400 mark by then, it says source government, so I don't even. Yeah, I've never seen 25 years. I've never seen them. I've never seen a auction that isn't just at the courthouse steps for a tax sale. So, but even if they were behind in their taxes, it would then show in the little tax link that I used that it'll say, okay, there's there is a link though in Zillow and Trulia that you can call that company and say, "What's this about?" They'll say, "Yeah, it's a bid. You sign up. You got to show proof of funds, a $5,000 deposit plus a $35 um, processing fee is required to be a part of the." It looks like it's a tax sale, so maybe they're behind in their taxes, and that is the starting bid. It's really rare to see a government auction a tax sale. So this could be, I've never seen one in 25 years. I've heard rumors of going to the courthouse steps and then you have to show up with a bag of cash and proof of funds and be willing to pay it right there and then. This could just be a bid for assets, could be someone who accommodates this. This could be something new I haven't seen. But yeah, they're looking for a $5,000 deposit, and it could be a tax sale. And auctions will go on until 33 days from now, the end of the auction. And then Riverside County requires the winning bidder submit the deed transfer information to bid for assets. California, let me see, taxation code, property list regarding bidder non-payment. So there are, like, you can dig in a little bit deeper and bid for assets. Add to watch list. You can probably register to be a part of this. And yeah, it looks like it
Yeah.
could be, if it is a tax sale and this bid for assets is an accommodator. But then again, I would question whether or not there's not just a moment at on the 1st of May that you can't be at the Riverside County Courthouse steps, you know what I mean, and be there for
Yeah.
that versus this company that looks like they're setting up, the convenience of this deposit and $35 processing fee. Click here to pay your deposit. I wouldn't be surprised if they pinch from that. Again, just speculating, but it could be a company that posts it for the government. Contact us,
Okay.
my advanced search, about us. I'm trying to see storefronts. I don't know if the government, if this is give us your feedback, my accounts, I'm going to have a property to sell, video, buyers help. Trying to see about us. What is their story? Who are they? Bid for Assets is one of the first to market and most successful online real estate auction sites. The company was founded in 1999. Baltimore, Maryland, bidding on a place of commercial real estate. After standing in the cold for several hours, along with several hundred people, the entrepreneurs realized there was a better way to manage real estate auctions. Conceived bid for auctions is below market real estate, growing this time bid on. Let's do. So it's an online real estate auction company. I just don't
Okay.
know how. Maybe they have a representative that stands on the courthouse steps. You know what I mean? And that they, when it gets close, I still don't. This doesn't look like it's government. It's not the government's website. So I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
that processing fee and that $5,000 deposit, and then as it gets closer to it, they're probably gonna say, okay, someone's gonna go to the courthouse on your behalf and go to the auction. And when it happens, it could be some sort of attorney company or something. What to know? So there are. It looks like it's quite possible that that's what it is. It's just a website. Then I don't really know how they get the authority to list this house above any other real estate agent that says, you know what, I'm a licensed agent, let me list it and I'll get the calls on it. And you know what I mean? Bidders must fund a
Yeah.
one, let me see, auctions open December, no, various times. Um, no, this is just their blog or something. But it looks like an online auction real estate company. And somehow they have managed to list this property and claim it inside of Zillow and Trulia. I don't know how that is a thing unless someone gives you authority. Like, I can't go into your house and say, I'm the agent, here it is. There's a few more, Zillow doesn't just let you do that. You have to like prove
Right.
that you're associated with it. Um,
Right.
so I don't really, usually when I list a property on Zillow, I just click on the house itself and go, I'm selling. Let me see. I just randomly
Right.
list out. But there is a process that you have to go through to claim it as your listing um, before you can say it's yours.
This doesn't really like show like how you would even go about trying to buy it. I mean, it's just
Well,
like,
it looks like you sign up for Bid for Assets. You sign up to their website. You give them the $35 to belong as a member, and then I think at that point you got to submit proof for funds and all this stuff to show that that you can bid for it, and maybe probably set up a maximum bid. So if your highest thing is 150,000, they want to know you got it, and they'll probably say, okay, hey, you're outbid now. Have a nice day. Thank you for the $35. And I'll bet you
right.
there's probably a long contract that says if we're able to get this for you at 400,000, you pay us 1% processing or something.
Right.
It is an online auction company, and no, it is not a house you can buy for 79,000 within the next 32 days. It is an auction.
Right.
That's what
Well,
I can definitely see that. I just don't see any history that shows it's in a tax sale situation or that it's in default or nothing on. But then again, the site that I use to access the realist tax info isn't on the minute up to the minute. It's just really a one opportunity at a time.
right. All righty. Well, thanks for the info. I appreciate that.
Sure.
All right, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling anytime. I appreciate it though. Thanks for thinking of me.
Uh,
Good luck. Hey, keep me
you take
posted
care.
if you dig deeper. Let me know what you find. But that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Sign up for them
You
and be
got it.
prepared to pay probably 400 minimum. they'll,
Yeah.
they'll get the 400 unless it's a total junker.
Yeah. All right, James.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks. You have a good day and good luck.
Take
Bye.
care.
Well, hello there. I didn't realize. I totally forgot you were even there. Interesting. You guys have been like, welcome. Forgot you were live. Thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome to my new office, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like the grand tour? Too bad. It is 4:25. I've probably got about an hour and a half before. Whoa, what's this? Texts. What the heck? I've got 400. What is this? Edit. Mark. All is red. There we go. Oh, that sucks. I am so sorry, but the gardener just texted me and said he is not even going to be able to make it out of San Diego anytime sooner, or that he is behind somewhere. He was actually supposed to come to my house also, period. I would say that tomorrow sometime I'll reach out to you, or I will have him reach you directly. I hope you didn't wait. Again, I apologize. Please do me a favor and have him reach directly out to my guy. I feel like I'm the guy who flaked. All right, so this is my new office location. You guys are just staring at the ceiling, so it's like not much going on here, James. What's with the new office? So here's the dealio, people. I think that it's kind of a sketchy location. This light is freaking horrible. I'm not a total fan of the location, and I might actually lock the door and go way in the back of the room because I just saw a shady character. If you'd like, I'll give you the quick tour. So, looks like a restaurant. Oh, shit, I forgot. I already broke something. Shit, I gotta clean this up and hide the evidence. Shit. Okay. So anyhow, this is the office location. It's just a bunch of bullpens. So there is no physical, like, four walls and a door for James Festini to get comfortable and do his prospecting. It would definitely be a situation where I am, having to. I hope no one needed that. This fucking trash here. Who takes out the trash? What is all this shit? Whoa. Oh. I'm definitely taking these shirts. What we got here? What do we have here? Yappa. Oh man, I'm stealing these things. Hey, it's like Century 21 shirts. Century 21 balls. Hey, I'm stealing them. They don't matter anyhow. So anyhow, I'm taking these motherfuckers right now. Whoa, I almost dropped the phone. Whoa, I just turned on the printer. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna be chaos. All right, is this a live office yet? Cool shirt. Yeah, man. How are you gonna make calls like this? I'm figuring it out, man. This is a work in progress, but I'm definitely snaking some of this. Let's start with a little juggling act. Bet you didn't know I juggled, huh? Okay. Anyhow, I'll give you the grand tour in a second here. This is mine. Oh, 2XL? Nah. Well, these are the old logos, so I don't know how many they counted. Ooh, this one's for January. I'm going to just take one because I think they'll notice them missing. This is a medium. Looking for a large. This is a 2XL. And maybe I won't even get a shirt out of this deal. Ah, shit, I won't get a shirt out of this deal. What is this? Medium. God damn it. I got all excited. Unless I'm going to take one for pajamas. Well, I'll take the 2XL for some pajamas. Yeah, these are a little too, this is a little too small. God damn it. And this one is a, another small. No sale. It's just like a box. But I think because this is the old logo, these are massive. Massive. It's like a tent. And they are the old logo, so I have a feeling they're just going, gone. But the juggling balls are cool. A little too light for juggling, if you ask me. What we got here? USB drives. Oh, these are snappy. I'm gonna grab a few of these too. They're like USB drives. I'm gonna grab a few of these. What is this? Escrow network. Oh my god. Yeah. Grab a few of these. Don't mind if I do. Some other crap. Some crap. Some crap. And some more crap here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just grab myself 3 juggling balls and an oversized, far too large t-shirt. This medium's a little, I don't know, maybe this fits. Nah, it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Nice shirts though. Just all too small. I might just take one for January. One of these is January size. One's like old James Festini. No, I was never that big. I'll take this, 3 juggling balls, and a shirt for January. Maybe Jamie. Can't even tell what size this is. Alright, so there we go. So let's talk about this office location as I snake some stuff. Alright, so nobody is here. I just talked to the broker, or the owner, so let me backtrack. Century 21 Award is, I think, 16, 18 offices in Southern California. And they recently, this real estate office that I'm standing in right now was a real estate company. There's a guy who's been here for like 30 years in Yorba Linda, California. And he has been selling real estate out here for a long time. And about a year and a half ago, you guys probably might even remember the live stream I did where I sat in front of this building, this very same building. And I'm like, look at this stupid shit. He tried to open up a discount brokerage where it was like a $1. Oh, I better clean that up. I forgot. I broke something. Anyhow, he launched a discount brokerage company and opened up this location and had a bunch of agents come with him from a different location. Well, the company failed. He lost like, $100 grand or something. And at the end of the day, he was no longer, So I don't know how exactly it played out, but Century 21, hold on. Put you guys right there. Century 21 Award merged. Hope no one misses that. Century 21 Award merged with that other location, with this location. Now, the good news is that this location is in Yorba Linda, California, which is like where I want to own. Like, this is where I live now. So the Yorba Linda office, when I saw that they merged, I was like, oh snap. As soon as I heard the news, I called up this location, the broker owner, and I'm like, hey, I'd like to come out and see it. Because it turns out my previous location is $20 at, shit, I don't know. Clearly not fine china. Hopefully this isn't someone who owns this. So now there's a liquor store right next door, which sketchy element goes to liquor stores, if you know what I mean. I've already seen like one transient looking dude. So that's sketchy. Let me see if I can find a broom. So anyhow, I came over here as fast as I could to find out what's the deal with this location. I want to be here. This is like, it's mine. Whatever's going on here, I want to move my office immediately. But then when I showed up here, it turns out that there's no office space, right? There's no, oh, Jesus, there's piss in the toilet. The fuck? Fucking flush. Who doesn't fucking flush? That looks like it's been there for days. I'm scared to even look in the fridge. Crikey. Good news is there's a liquor store next door. Bad news is there's a liquor store next door. So anyhow, I went into, might as well check this bathroom. Oh, here we go, there's a Swiffer. I'm looking for a broom. There is remnants of possibly urine. Who cleans this place? So when the company took over, is this automated? This is all automatic. When the company took over this office, it's in Yorba Linda, so I'm like, boom, I want this, right? I like the old logo better too. Hey Kelly, did you send me over an email about creating content? Thank you, if that was meant to be, if it wasn't spam. So anyhow, when I came into this office location, I was like, oh snap, I want to be here. I want to check out the office meeting. I want to look at the building. I want to see what the deal is. Well, I came here, I looked at the building, and I was like, okay, so we can start at the front door. We can start at the front door. Well, maybe I should start at the front of the whole building. You know, better yet, let me take out this trash can before anybody catches me. I don't think anyone's gonna catch me. Let me grab that Swiffer. Should have grabbed my selfie stick too. Oh, there's a vacuum. I guess I could use that. So I went over to this building. God, just use the shark. I went over to this building, and let me show you the pluses and the minuses of this location, and you'll be like, oh, this is pretty good. I'll show you from the front. First, let me vacuum. Evidence. All right, riveting content. Can you take me to the liquor store next? I might. I gotta go check out what they got, but yeah, you know I'm giving it to you, the real deal. So anyhow, this location, when he purchased the location, his failed discount real estate company, I came over here, and once I came to the office meeting, I showed up to talk to the agents because I actually kind of took over. What happened was he had about 8 or 9 agents, all women actually, that were working here, but they came from a different company, and then they supported him. So they absolutely love this character who's the broker, right? The owner. And so when I came here, I was like, okay, guys, let's talk reality. You are now Century 21. You are no longer Rich Cosner and Associates. What do you think about that? And they're like, failed discount broker. So, you know, I kind of asked them, I go, what do you think? What do you think about Century 21? And I kind of wanted to get in their mind. And like, because I knew that these were going to be people in the company. Very rare for me to do that, like give a shit, right? It's like, fuck it, you guys, fuck yourselves, man. You're all fucked anyhow. Festini's gonna, I'll kick all your ass. So, I was excited for this. Let me show you outside. This is the outside location. This is the huge deal. This is huge. That is Imperial Highway, Yorba Linda, California, my backyard. Everywhere I want to be is there. Probably, I would say 30,000 cars a day drive. Hey, this highway goes from Anaheim Hills all the way to Long Beach. Right? Okay, so Imperial Highway, Century 21 Award. Strike one is, this is the brand new location. Only you and I, because we're real estate agents, have a clue that this is that. So I thought, why wouldn't they put a bill to say we're here and then switch? That $4,000 or $5,000 or maybe even $2,000 that it would have cost to leave that and then switch it later would have made a huge impact in this small community, because then they would have been like 2 and 2 means 4. Oh, they changed their branding. Stupid move. I'm not the owner. Fuck it, right? But look at this. Mobile Real Estate Command Center, Imperial Highway, Yorba Linda, California. This is a, I don't know, like a mortgage guy. I don't even think he's here anymore. This is just a little desk area here. There's nothing here. There's the remnants of that failed discount company. So he's got these, like, I don't know if he's trying to be cool or trendy or hipster, but he's got like these little couches, which to me is fucking bullshit. Because when you go over to a client's house and they say, let's sit on the couch, you're like, fuck no, we got to sit at the table. How am I going to get you to sign contracts? Well, this is stupid. This is stupid. They're trying to be yuppies or hipsters, and I don't fucking buy it, right? So, besides that, it's a little area where, I don't know, where you can babysit, shit, I don't know. TV, you know, Vizio, but he set up 3 of these, like, let's hang out. But I'm looking here going, where is a place for James Festini to sit every day for 6 hours a day? It doesn't exist. The broker owner of that said failed discount, this is his kind of office. But the strangest, craziest part is that when they opened up that other office, when we acquired this location, the man who birthed and raised the discount company that failed and my company acquired them, he moved to my office where you guys see me every day. He physically moved to that location to sit, and now he's got his office over there. He's never even here. All of the agents who worked out of this building aren't even here anymore. They're all in Anaheim Hills because it's closer to where he adopted those gals from Riverside over here. So this is basically an abandoned, defunct, failed discount real estate brokerage. So my wife was like, honey, You need to start parking there because what's going to happen is the city of Yorba Linda is going to see your van there, and they're going to see Century 21 Award there, and they're going to think James Festini bought an office. He is here now. This is his office. Strategically, it is fucking epic, right? Logistically, I don't have an office. Like, I've got this, I don't know, 4,000 square foot building, but I don't have anywhere to sit. So I'm thinking, where am I going to sit? Where am I going to sit? Here's the other problem. The gal who, real sweet girl, who was the receptionist kind of, was right here. So this is like a reception area. That's the lender area, right? This area here, now it's all abandoned. Like, I'm the only one. I talked to the broker, the new broker slash owner slash North County president or whatever he is. I'm like, look, I want to settle in. I want to make this place my home. He's like, well, all of the agents who work out of that location aren't going to be there. So for the next 2 months, no one's even going to be here. I'm like, okay, between you and I, how long is this building going to exist? Like, is this a lease where I'm going to come in and settle in, and then 9 months from now, it's going to, like, you guys are going to default on the lease or whatever? I'm like, how long is this location going to last? He goes, 4.5 years. I'm like, oh shit, he signed almost a 5-year lease on this location. Most excellent location, absolutely gorgeous location, but who is going to come here? So there's my story. The truth is that it probably will end up that either they take the massive task of making these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, converting those 7, making like maybe 2 conference rooms, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 private offices for the top producers who work for the company, building, 4 walls and a door. Logistics are, there's a vent there. I used to work at a real estate office where they're like, James, we have an office for you. It's 4 walls and a door. But because they were too cheap to like construct, reroute the air conditioning, the vents went up about, 7 feet, and then the ceiling was 8 feet. So there was like this gap in the ceiling where I was like, okay, yeah, this is a private office. I close the door, I sit down, and all of a sudden some cackling hen, bah, bah. I'm like, you fucking gotta be kidding me. I went right back out to the broker. I go, I can't be here. Why? These freaking bitches of East, bitch, are like cackling. I go, there's no way. I need silence. I can't even handle those people outside. So, needless to say, I did not adopt that destination because I couldn't fucking handle, a bunch of cackling hens. Blah, 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 blah. So if they do that, fail there. So now here we are, ground zero, when I'm sitting here kind of just trying to absorb the space, kind of get a feel for what is potential. Where can James Festini sit? So I said, just fuck it, front and center. The gal who is kind of the receptionist, who's no longer even here, kind of part-time agent, she doesn't even know she wants to be in real estate. She's been watching my videos, and she's like, fuck that. I ain't doing that. I'm like, all right, well, then it might not be, well, I don't know how much money you got. Maybe you can buy your business. And she comes in, and this is abandoned. This is clearly like, this is abandoned. This destination is abandoned. She said that over the last 2 or 3 weeks that she has been sitting here, her name's Brittany, she's been sitting at this location for several hours a day, and she says, I've had like 5 walk-ins since that sign came up. I'm like, oh, snap. Because that's the part that I was telling you earlier, the Century 21 Award as a company has been strategically fucking themselves by moving themselves away from high-traffic destinations and putting me behind like warehouses, and like all of the office locations for our company are in the worst possible locations as far as like public recognition. And although technology has made it, so that whatever, the internet and all that, I still don't believe as a real estate company that you should not have local presence like on Main Street of your town and say, we are here, we are the local. I mean, this is a geographical business, and yet every time they open up a new office, it is like not even existent. So I was super stoked on being here in Yorba Linda. Super stoked on having this location. Super stoked. So as I'm sitting here about 20 minutes ago, I saw some transient, which I live in Yorba Linda. there's really no transients, and if they are, they hide pretty well. What the hell is that? A grasshopper or something. This dude just walked by and like he held an object up in my general direction, like as if, do you want to buy what I'm selling? And I'm like, what kind of, what you got? I ignored him, But I was like, okay, clearly I do not want to have this office door unlocked while I'm here working. Clearly, if you ask me, I don't even really want to let anybody know I'm actually in here. However, my massive mobile command center is sitting outside. It's clear there is an agent on site. You don't have to put one of those stupid agent on site signs. So these are all the things that are going through my head wondering, what's the next move? Where do I sit? How do I set myself? What is my feng shui? How does this operate, and how can James Festini take advantage of this wonderful location, and how can I plant my ass? The original expectation was I work out of the mobile command center, problem solved. I don't need a destination. But the fact that nobody's here when I drove by, my wife was saying, you got to start going there. You got to start sitting there, but be there. So, okay, fine, I'll go there. Maybe, because I'm definitely going to start prospecting now that the weather is there. Tomorrow's going to be like 85. I am definitely not going to be door knocking from like noon to 4. I'm going to be sitting here telephone prospecting. This is like 2 miles from my house. I mean, all the Zen points to this is a good thing. Except for I don't have a place to plant my ass. I'll be in a cubby like I'm some sort of like newbie agent. Or because I have my entire, when I do my open houses, I have a backpack, or I just bring my whole office, like the mobile command center. It's just one laptop, and I plant. The boss man, the broker owner, he actually has the only location that is kind of set up to be my desk. Because it's like, it's not a dining room, it's not in the bullpen, and it's not, mock living room for hipsters. This finally is really the only logical solution, but now I've got a sink in my office, which, and there's not really a desk, it's just like high chairs or whatever these things are. So that doesn't work. Now I say I could come back here, but he's got like these massive printers functioning back here. Otherwise, I could, realistically exist in this space. Not to mention that the failed discount brokerage has got like these colors of a brothel, like a European or some sort of brothel in Brussels, right? So these colors are just dog shit. Rumor has it, who knows what they're gonna do. If there is a 5-year lease, I don't understand the logistics of how our company acquired his company, because it's a failing discount company. The location, other than the signage, is dog shit. The company's gonna have to spend like 20 grand to make this functional. Why don't you hire a contract to build out your office and do leasehold improvement on your own specs? I ain't paying money for this. The only thing I see possible is that I have my internet connection. I can connect to Wi-Fi. I'll probably tell, the broker owner, I'll be like, you know what? Your little desk area, I want it, because this is the only this is really the only desk that functions as a desk. This is the only semi, configuration to be, mine. Otherwise, I want to take over something else. But here's my thoughts. I don't want to be in the front. When a real estate agent, should a real estate agent in this company, because they're doing some serious recruiting efforts, should a real estate agent join the company and want to be here, how am I going to live stream, guys? How am I going to do what I do? I'm a very loud and I need to man spread, right? And there's no man spreading going on here. So, and I'm super private when it comes to my stuff, right? A part of me says I could, and I asked the broker, I'm like, can you come out here and meet me, so that I can kind of let you know what I think. Maybe you want to see what I think. I'm thinking if I take this this mortgage broker's desk, and you go ahead and take out this hipster living room setup and give me this right here. And I take this, well, he did all this construction. He spent all the money to make it like this. I don't know what this was before, but it wasn't like this. And I take that one desk and I wedge it out here, right? I could realistically take over this space. You walk into this, right? If I can bang my head on that, but maybe that has to go away. Whatever. And then this realistically, so that if it was agreeable, this would be probably right where my view is, right? And then I feel that this location is the most practical for James Festini to adopt. And I wanted to get permission to be like, take this couch, take this couch. Fucking, you don't want the TV? Fine. Let me settle in, and then I can take this hipster living room. I can reconfigure this hipster living room. If let me be quite honest, man. Let's just call and be like, do you mind? And I could do this hipster living room, and I could just rearrange the hipster living room over here, and then just have like, you know, the hipster living room here, and you know, just say, hey, Rich, you mind if I move some furniture around? And I don't think he'll have a problem with it. I'm telling him, hey, I want to move into this space. I'll take it, not under these terms. I got to move this hipster furniture here, take over that desk, and I could realistically, and then not with having to bring any of my own furniture, I could take all of those 4-line shelves, and realistically, I could just bring I could bring the contents of my other office and plant myself. That's really like a 5 hours. You know me long enough. It's not a big deal. And then I could take this desk here, and I could just drag it over. And I could take this chair here, just drag it over, and then take all of these 4 little shelves here, because they're all kind of symmetrical, right? And then just make that my, you know, the backdrop of the Festini, you know, destination. And then he doesn't need to do anything. I've got the TV here. I don't know if this is configurable, but I would have like a cool little space back here. I'm feeling it. Huh? I'm feeling it. I'm talking myself into it. Yeah. And then, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. And you know what? This office space right here, as far as like feng shui is concerned, this little corner office area where this lender was, I don't think he's here anymore. So if there's no lender here, fuck it. They don't need to be here. If that lender is not here and this is not him anymore, then this little area, because this is a door, the theory of feng shui is that door should not be blocked. The fact that it says next door, please, whatever, I think they're going to go for some window perforated window. They're going to do something with these windows and make it look legit. But this whole area shouldn't be this way. I can get one couch there, one couch there, one hipster couch there, and that can be, I can stage that as a hipster living room along with this one, you know, 2 little hipster living rooms. And, you know, so, yeah, so that's my proposal I'm going to give to him. Let him know, hey, man, figured out a solution to me being at this location. Can I have that desk and reconfigure some furniture? Are you okay with that? And if he says okay, I'm going to do it my way. And then he's going to come in and be like, oh, this looks good, but not what I expected. But yeah, you can't have that desk. It looks like shit. Here, the reception desk. Yeah, this functions. This is a reception desk. That is a disaster of epic proportions when it comes to flow and decor. So it is 5:03. I probably got 1 hour. I could probably swing it. 1 hour, bada bing, bada boom. 1 hour. I got to go to a comedy club tonight. January has her open house. Go to a comedy club, and then, shit. I cannot believe I would have to move my office again. What a tragedy. But I could do that. I could do that, and I would have no problem taking that corner and having and just keeping like my universe, below eye level. Yes, my dry erase board would not work anymore. Yes, I would be sharing an office. Yes, people could realistically come in. Yes, you could throw a brick through the window and fucking break in. But my mobile command center needs to be on that highway always. So let me call the broker. Have the broker pay for it. Yeah, I'll let them know. Build around my shit. Yeah, there's that transient again. Yeah. Can I concentrate in an open office environment while live streaming? Truth is, I would be isolated. So no, it wouldn't be a big deal. Only if someone comes in. But what would happen is someone would come in, they would hear me prospecting, and they'd be like, I would alienate, because nobody's in here, I would alienate people. They'd be like, it's awkward. I'm leaving. So let me call him. I'm gonna call him right now. I'm gonna go next door to the liquor store too. Not for a drink. I need a soda or water. I need a soda. I want a soda. He's gonna think I'm insane though. Most people do. Hey Rich, it's Festini. How you doing? Good. No, I've been sitting here for about an hour, and it's good that I've been alone so that I can kind of, I spend a lot of time behind the desk here, so I wanted to really feel the space for configuring it. And, the big deal is just that there was no private, location for me to man spread. So I'm looking here and arranging, and I'm going to suggest something, and it doesn't cost any money, so that's a good start. But I'd like to reconfigure one of these living room areas. Does the lender still, is this lender desk still used? Is there a lender there, or is it not there? Hello? Yeah. Is the lender desk, nobody's there? Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll try to describe it, and I won't take too much of your time. And you might think I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure it would look decent and not hurt anything. I've studied feng shui for a long time, so I'm even as a feng shui thing, it would be more practical. I want to take that lender desk and slide it over to the back left living room stage area with these two couches and switch those locations. Twist the lender desk into an L shape to kind of slightly almost enclose it at that little quarters and take over this little back area and make that my functional office on a more permanent basis, and then just stage that front area to be more of a reception. It would end up being a larger reception area with two couches, but I think it look a lot better. But then it would also solve my problem of not having privacy, and it would look So if you're open to me doing a little feng shui and taking over that little desk area, I think it'll look better and it'll plant me here and it won't hurt anyone if no one cares. You're totally breaking up. Is that my phone or are you in a bad area? Okay. All right, if you're okay with it, I think it'll look clean, it'll look better, and then, like I said, I think honestly, just having my vehicle there is just, it's a big power play to call attention to this new destination. Just, that alone is like an extra billboard that, you know, no one has to pay for, and then for me to be here, yeah, there's a couple sketchy elements that walk by, I'll lock the door, I'll lock the door on here. But presence, I think the presence, there's a huge advantage here. So thank you for trusting me. I will, I'll make it look decent, and we'll check it out when it's done. But high probability, if I feel, you know, if I sense that it does look the way I feel it's going to look, I'm gonna be here, and I won't work out of Anaheim Hills office because this is where I want to own. I want to own Yorba Linda, not Anaheim Hills, and this location. I mean, especially if you're here for another 4 years, man, I'm putting down some roots here, and I'm gonna put this place on the map. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Woohoo! Yes! Faith! You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith! This is my domain. Welcome, Festini. I feel it's gonna be all right. Let's go celebrate by getting some liquor. Let's get drunk. I'm fucking with you, man. I don't drink. Shit, I used to drink a lot. And I was hungover a lot. And now I don't drink a lot. So let's check out the liquor store. Want to check out the liquor store? Come with me. I'll lock the door, though. There's some element here. Another interesting thing is going to be the you just used to do everything a lot. How you doing?
Good.
Good. I'm James. I just moved in next door.
Hi,
What's your name?
Mina.
Mina?
Yes.
All right. I'm just here for a soda, man.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, number 12 and 13.
It's like a serious drinker's paradise here, man. 12 and 13. There we go. This is a real store.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good one. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
You have a good one.
You too. All right, that's gonna happen. All right, welcome back. I have to do some serious feng shui right now. I don't know what to do with you guys because you're not gonna be want to sit in here for all this bullshit. So, did pick myself up a little something to celebrate the new territory, where objects in mirror are smaller than they appear. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this may be a new thing. Because maybe I'll start being a drunk again. Already the mailman's like, you 103? I'm like, come on. Cheers. Here's to the new destination. It's pretty sad that I've been doing this all on YouTube when I am supposed to fucking be vlogging, but whatever. I gotta hurry up and get this through my system because January's open house. That's not bad. Little Jack and Coke, never hurt. So I'm gonna leave that little Jack Daniels in the trash can so they know who fucking showed up. Truth is, I don't drink, so this is probably gonna be wasted. So anyhow, I don't know if you want to be a part of having me feng shui. I guess I could leave you here, but I got a lot of shit to do right now. A lot of moving parts, and I'm not sure how much you guys want to be a part of it. As I put you on the back of this chair or something. I don't know if you, like I said, it's not going to be very exciting from now on for you guys. I've got about an hour of furniture moving to make this thing possible. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I'll let you guys know. I'll take this over and put it on the vlog.